You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor. This is a case of Tucker Riley versus Riley.
Thank you. Good day, everyone. Ms. Tucker, you and your son, Mr. Riley, are here today to determine the paternity of his alleged 4-month-old baby. You state that his wife, Mrs. Riley, admitted to having sex with 2 different men in addition to your son during the time the child was conceived. You argue that your son's wife lies and cheats, and
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
here hoping to put an end to their marriage.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mrs. Riley, you admit to having a one-night stand with one potential father, as well as a month-long affair with another man.
Yes, Your
While
Honor.
married to Mr. Riley. Paternity tests have been administered on 2 of the men, and we will reveal those results today. Now, Ms. Tucker, I understand you would like your son, Mr. Riley, to leave his wife. Please tell the court, why are you so adamant about it?
My son is married to a whore.
I'm not a whore.
Oh,
I'm speaking. How can you
please,
call me
a
a whore?
whore,
You're the
a
same
whore,
as me, if
A
nothing.
whore.
Let's get some order, please.
Willfully had an affair numerous times, lived with the man, whatever. Has no clue who the father is, or we wouldn't be here today.
At least I'm finding out.
And
How about
hopefully,
we find out
when
who
we do
there is of
find
my
out,
husband.
when we do find out who the father is, he's not going home with her. He's coming home with me.
I
He
bet
can
you
stay with
he
me.
does.
All right,
He
so
can stay with me.
the truth is you're a mother,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're hurting for your son.
Yes.
I ain't married to her. I'm married to my husband, James Riley.
And he's still my son and will be my son to the
And
day
he's
I
still
die.
my husband. and I'm not going nowhere.
So,
So
whatever.
death do us
Ms. Tucker,
Get over
what
it.
is it that you see going on in their marriage that causes so much concern?
The incident with the whole baby thing, she's the one that told me, oh, I didn't go home one night. I stayed at my friend's house. I'm going to stay with my friend for a little while. Come to find out, that's when she got pregnant, and now we don't know who
no,
the
it's
father
not.
is.
So she's admitted to cheating.
Yes.
Why do you think your son staying with
I don't
her?
know. I don't know. I really don't.
Jerome, could you please escort Mr. Riley into the courtroom?
Certainly.
I haven't seen him in 4 months, so he looks very well. He looks really good because of her.
I'm not
Welcome,
because of me.
Mr.
You got
Riley.
our number. You don't call.
So this is your mother,
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Tucker, and your wife,
Yes.
Mrs. Riley.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to understand, why do you doubt this woman? What has happened in this
she's a
marriage to
whore.
cause
I'm not
you
a whore.
to be
You're
so
a
doubtful?
whore. Call book by its cover.
Well, we was together for 3 years. We couldn't get pregnant, and
We was taking fertility pills when I got pregnant that we order offline to get pregnant. The beginning when we went to the ultrasound and him and my ex-boyfriend both went. He never.
Wait a minute.
He was there but the
Wait a
start.
minute. You went to an ultrasound
Yes, he
appointment
did.
during
He
your
knew
pregnancy?
The whole time. So I don't see why she's here trying to break us apart. She don't need to be here. This ain't her
So,
house.
in
She's
your
seen my
statement,
kids
you-
I don't
one
care.
So,
time.
Ms. Riley,
It's my son.
Mrs. Riley,
And that's my
in your
husband.
statement, you admitted to a one-night stand. So
Yes, I
tell
did.
me what happened.
What happened, me and him was fighting. It got escalated. I called a family member. He had a friend, Mr. Schaefer. They helped me move some things in, and I moved out. We was all hanging out, having a good time, drinking. The guy was ugly. I didn't even like him. It was the best sex of my life. I will admit that.
Okay, well,
And he gave me
I really didn't have to know that to make a
he gave me the
determination.
attention that he did it.
Right. Because you're a whore.
No, I'm not a whore. That's you.
I'm far from it, honey.
No, not at all.
Really?
She don't have no respect for me. I'm his
I
wife.
don't
You
She
all
should
don't have
respect
any
me.
respect for yourselves, each other, but you will have respect for this court. Now, I'm trying to get you the answers that you came here for. Mr. Schaefer is the gentleman you had the affair with, am I correct?
Yes, that's
Now,
correct.
he submitted to a DNA test as well, and we also have a video statement from him.
When I first met her, I wasn't really attracted to her or anything like that. I had a one-night stand with her is because that night, we were partying and I got a little messed up, and then things start leading to one thing to another. After I messed around with her, she texts my friend like every day, wanting to hang out. I still text her for a little bit, but she started getting like stalker. And I found out she was married after I messed around with her, and I'm like, I can't do that. First she's a married woman, 2, she's ugly. 3,
Got
don't
that
even know
right.
who she is.
No. Better look in the mirror.
You've explained the one-night stand, I guess, as best as you could. How did you end up back with this boyfriend?
The boyfriend, I went back to my husband. I thought everything was going to be better. He kept telling me that we're working on our marriage. He'll treat me right. Again, things kept escalating. I stayed with the boyfriend at a hotel for 2 weeks. It was
So
great.
you stayed, you were at a hotel for 2 weeks?
I left my husband for the boyfriend. I kept telling the boyfriend I miss my husband. I want to be with him. That's who I've been with for 5 years of my life. That's the only man I really know. I go back to my husband. I explained my boyfriend didn't have nowhere to go. He was going to be homeless. I felt bad for the guy. I asked my husband if it would be okay if he stayed with us till he got on his feet.
Wait a minute.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You asked
Yes.
Mr. Riley, your husband, if your boyfriend,
And he
who
was
you
okay
laid
with
up
it.
at the hotel with
He
for
was
2
okay with
weeks,
it.
could come and stay because he didn't have anywhere to go.
She lied.
She lied.
She
He
lied.
was okay with
He
it.
could stay with his father.
He
Mr.
said
Riley,
it was fine.
Mr. Riley,
him if she's lying.
please tell me you
Please.
said no.
I didn't.
You let
They
the
became
boyfriend
friends. They went to the casino
move
and
in?
everything together. They
Yeah,
was
I
like
felt bad
buddies.
for him. She told me that he didn't have no place to go.
And she lied.
He
So
didn't
she-
have nowhere to
Oh,
go.
Mr. Riley, I think you may be too kind for your own good.
He is.
Oh, Ms. Riley, how long did you live at your marital home with your boyfriend and your husband?
About a month.
And she was sleeping with them both. Yeah.
You slept with them both during that time?
Yes, I will admit to that because I was confused.
Hello.
I was confused at the time. I had my husband.
I told you.
Hold on.
Mr. Riley, were you aware that she was sleeping
Yes,
with
he
the
was.
boyfriend and you at the same time?
Well, one night she'd sleep with him on the couch, and then the next night she'd
They
be like,
both
"I'm with
knew.
you," and then she'd sleep in the bed with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They both knew. I never
So
lied
now-
about anything.
I actually caught them having sex on the floor while I was at work.
While he was at work, she was with the other one. Yes.
I got off an hour early, and I felt a gut feeling, and the blinds was shut. I come in and unlock the door real quick, open the door up, and they're on the floor having sex.
Right.
So tell me, this was the last straw. This is when you decided this is it. Tell me it was the
No.
last straw.
No.
You took her back again?
Well, she told me he apparently moved out or whatever, and then the day I come home from work, she says, "I got news for you," and I walk in and he's there.
We had
she's
that
there, and
planned.
she's like, "I'm pregnant."
You have to understand why he may be doubtful, seeing as though you admitted to cheating.
Yes, I understand that.
You're doubtful now.
Yes.
Are you giving it your best effort?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, when she ain't in a relationship, he does.
I haven't been in a relationship for 4 months.
Because he texted you and told you not to be.
For 4
Because
months.
of this
I haven't
right
told
now.
my own
The
son
last
in
time
4
I
months.
heard marriage was between a man and a woman, not a man and a woman and the mother. So you really shouldn't have been in the relationship ever.
I should still be able to have contact with my son. He is 20-something years old. He can
And
do
we're
what
married.
he wants. He can do what he... Oh, really?
Yes,
You were married
really.
when you got pregnant, too.
Let's talk about the pregnancy. So when you found out you were pregnant, did you know who the father was?
No.
You don't know.
No.
I got everything
Obviously you
right
don't.
here
Obviously
of
you
the
don't.
calendar. If you look by the dates, it's James's.
Ooh, let's go by the date.
All right, Jerome, can
Chad
you
was
please
before
hand me
I
this
got
calendar?
pregnant.
Baby don't look
that
nothing
baby
like
looks
you.
just like
That baby
him.
don't
You
look
got a baby
nothing like
picture
you.
of James?
Sure do.
You got a baby picture?
Sure
that
do.
baby looks dead on
No, he don't
him.
look
And
dead
my
on.
baby
No,
is
he does
beautiful.
not look like... I'm not saying he don't look beautiful, but he don't look like James.
Are you all right, Mr. Riley? You seem emotional.
I love him.
Well, of course he does.
It's his son.
He's been
no
with him since
matter
he's been
what.
born. He was there when he was born. Who wouldn't? I would fall in love with a child if I was around it all the time, which I've never got to
So
see
why are
because
you
she
here?
knows.
You're
You
so
lied
happy.
to his
So
son.
why are you here?
Ladies, you so busy screaming back and forth, you don't understand this man is standing here looking at...
He already accepted that child. Why
No.
does she
The bottom line is not only does he have the right to know whether or not
That's
he's
right.
the child's father, the child has a right to know if he's his father. And what I'm saying to you,
And the potential father.
what I'm saying to you is, it's obvious that you two enjoy going back and forth at one another, but you're not supporting him on either level as a mother or as a wife.
That's James's baby no matter what. James told me.
Mr. Riley,
James
you
told
say
me.
you love your
Yes,
child,
ma'am.
and you've been there.
Yes, ma'am, since day one. I want him to be my son. You know, I've been wanting a kid since I first got with her. And then two other men come in our life saying that she's pregnant.
While he's taking fertility pills.
It's just rough.
Your emotions are understandable. Now, I need to go to this calendar that Ms. Riley submitted to the court, which outlines.
The days I conceived is when I was with James.
So for the months of June and July, the estimated date of conception is the 2nd of July. You admit to being romantically involved with your boyfriend and your husband in the same time frame, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can figure
Okay.
all that out. Okay.
And then you admit to having that one-night stand, all within the window of conception.
Yes.
Oh, you're a married man,
Yes, ma'am.
but there could potentially be 3 different men that could be
Yep.
that beautiful child's father.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you hoping for today? What do you want?
I want him to be mine.
And you want him to be yours because you want to be his dad.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to
And
be in his life.
through my life, my father was never there, and I couldn't imagine putting another person through that, not having a father. And he's the only person I've seen, or that he's seen since he was born, and I couldn't put him through that.
I commend you for that. You know, Ms. Riley, every time he looks at a picture of this baby, he's overcome with emotion.
He loves that baby. But me and him had problems. And when I tried to work my problems out with him, he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to be there. He never gave me the
He's
attention
been
I
there.
needed.
How's he not been there?
You ain't there. Did you live with
Well,
me?
He's not
I will
serious
say
with
this.
me. That's
You're
how I
in a whole
know.
different
I will
You
say
don't know
this.
nothing.
Yes, I do.
He
No,
may
you
not
don't.
have given you the attention you needed, but he most certainly gave you a lot of forgiveness that I'm not
he
sure
did. Yes, he did.
even I could have given.
Yes,
So,
he did.
The
More
only
than
way
anybody
we're going to
else.
be able to see how and what we should do from here is to get the results.
Yes.
Okay? Jerome, do you have the envelope? Thank you. These first results, as prepared by DNA Diagnostics, is for Mr. Schaefer.
Wow. What a winner.
In the case of Tucker versus Riley, when it comes to the paternity of 4-month-old Bryson Riley, Mr. Schaefer, the man Mrs. Riley had a one-night stand with, is not the father. Let's go to the next result. Jerome, do you have the envelope, please? Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. These results were also prepared by DNA Diagnostics as it relates to Tucker versus Riley. When it comes to 4-month-old Bryson Riley, Mr. Riley, you are not the father.
That's okay. He'll still be the dad no matter what.
Yeah. Whore.
You don't know.
Let's get some order. Mr. Riley, I know that was not the news you wanted to hear.
He needs to come home with me and stay
That's
with me. his kid no matter what.
Ms. Riley,
baby
Ms.
he
Riley,
named
Ms.
after him.
Riley, that mouth is not going to undo the damage
understand that.
you've caused. You need to stand there and accept responsibility
I had them from day one.
that you went running all over town instead of keeping your problems within your home. And now, this man who has accepted your child from day one, been there for your child, and desperately wanted to be the biological father of your child, has just had the letdown of his life. And you yapping and talking and yelling is not helping. You have a good man. I'm not saying either of you have been perfect in this marriage, but I'm talking about what I see in terms of genuine emotion and commitment to a child and to this marriage, taking you back and taking you in with your boyfriend. Nobody would do that. Mr. Riley, I am sorry this was not what you wanted to hear. You know, we say in this courtroom it takes DNA to make a father, but it takes love to be a daddy.
Yes, it does.
And you, sir, are most certainly the daddy.
Thank you.
And Ms. Riley, you have gotten a gift that I don't even know if you deserve, but you have a man that loves you and loves your child, even though it was determined today he wasn't the biological father. Honor that gift by getting it together. Are we clear?
Yes.
Court is adjourned. Mr. Riley, Jerome, can you bring Mr. Riley up, please? I know. You said you had a difficult childhood and you didn't have your father. When you think about the things you went through and the emotions that you feel, always remember, if you leave, this young baby will feel that same way because you're his daddy.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm proud of you. Keep doing the right thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck to you.